come up against. So straight back into the thick of it for Ashley. Just Ian there is now on to hopefully help and to manage Hansen on the left-hand side.
Here is Sigsworth. Manchester United will come again. Ella Toone. And now Batcher forward. Just went past Toone. But what a dangerous position that was again for Manchester United. The red shirts in the penalty area. Couldn't latch onto it this time.
That was beautiful play from Toone there to turn out of the pressure. Lovely cut back and the ball just behind three Man United players running into the box.
So this result taking Manchester United 3 points clear of Arsenal ahead of their match against Brighton later. Graham clears away for Tottenham. So Manchester United's 2 remaining games in the WSL. Bottom of the table, Bristol City away, and then 5th place Everton at home. Arsenal, with that game in hand, after they play Brighton today, will have West Ham at home, Everton away as well, and then Aston Villa at home. I suppose the games for both sides that stand out are the matches against Everton and Brighton later this afternoon, as we mentioned earlier, Jenna. Certainly not a given, that one, for Arsenal.
No, I think I've been really impressed with Brighton this season. They're really organised, taking points off top teams. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be a guaranteed 3 points for Arsenal this afternoon.
Press caught in a Dean and Zadorsky sandwich there. Stanifer's delivery. Once again, Manchester United try to drive forward. What do you do in this situation as a Tottenham player, Jenna?
There's a few simple things that could just improve slightly. Tottenham is second to everything. Every second ball that's coming in, Man United are winning it. It's like Tottenham aren't being proactive, they're reacting to everything. And whereas Man United are on the front foot in every situation.
Can Siri Vaughan get Tottenham on the front foot? Naz goes down. Well read by Dean. Being chased by Batcher. Vaughan's delivery had to be watched by Earps. But she will give them that, Jenna. Siri Vaughan, yes, from set pieces, but on that occasion, not coming off for Siri Vaughan, but certainly able to put a good ball into the box, and they need a bit more of that.
They do. She's got great distribution. I mean, with players like Williams in and around that box, you know, who's got a great header of the ball. And those deliveries could be effective for them. They just need to take advantage of having Vaughan on the pitch now.
Yes, Naz it is playing in that central role for Tottenham at the moment. They will hope to see those late runs from Rachel Williams arriving in the penalty area. Had that opportunity in the first half that just fizzed over her head. When you're facing this sort of scoreline, this sort of team putting in a performance, it's about those small first steps for Tottenham, isn't it? They've never actually scored against Manchester United in the WSL. It's their 4th encounter in the top flight. Just to get on the score sheet would give them something to build on.
Of course, I mean, the first encounter this season was obviously 1-0. The closest that they have got to them. They'll be really disappointed with this scoreline, you know. they have progressed. Their performances have got better over the last couple of, I'd say the last 4 or 5 games, and especially off of the back of the win at the weekend. I think they've been really, really disappointed. But credit to Man United, you know, they've played some great football today. Just I think defensively Tottenham could have been better.
Now, Ashley Neville's conceded a free kick here. She does catch Sigsworth, although she takes the ball with the other foot. She is on a yellow card, Neville. Just needs to not let her frustration boil over here.
I think Neville just really needs to, someone needs to just get Neville calmer down now. Being on a yellow card as a defender is tricky enough, but...
So set piece Manchester United. Plenty to aim for. And watch press at the far right hand side of your picture. Looks as though she might be the one to make a run. Again, are they trying something different here? All away by Kennedy. Toone with a high foot, not penalised. Tottenham will clear anyway. And now the protests continue to the referee as Jessica Naz will close down Mary Earps. And that's good strength from Rachel Williams. Thumped clear by Amy Turner. We talk about the progress that Manchester United have made since reforming. Tottenham have had a women's team for far longer continuously, but this only the second top-flight season in their history, their second season as a fully professional club as well. Certainly a building job as they come forward looking for Naz. That was a chance.
Great work from Ian and a lovely ball into the area. I think Naz just tried to get just a little toe poke into the goal. It was a good run into the box. So Ian just got her head up. And oof, good defending from Amy Turner there.
Inches away for Jessica Naz.
Inches. Turner's used her body there just to distract to Naz.
Williams. Zadorsky, pressured by Sigsworth. Spencer just taking it away from Sigsworth. They want to play out from the back, Tottenham, but Manchester United are making that very difficult at the moment. Here is press, thought about going for goal. Might still. And she does. Straight at Spencer.
Yeah, 3 times she looked like she was about to pull the trigger there, just trying to find that extra yard. Again, she's dropped into the pocket to receive. And it was quite a comfortable save there for Becky Spencer. No real issues for her there.
Well, you look at the options she has on the bench. Casey Stoney, Leah Galton, Alessia Russo back on after long injury absence. Russo hasn't played since mid-October. This is surely the perfect game to give them some minutes. And the shot from distance saved by Becky Spencer will come to Sigsworth. Manchester United pushing for a 5th. Toone won't find press. But a good stop from Becky Spencer.
Yeah, she's just parried it there across out of the danger zone. It was a good strike, and Becky Spencer just made a good connection to parry it away out of any danger. Press's first fault every time she gets that ball now is head up and to get a shot off.
Here comes Tottenham. Space in the centre of the park. Some of it for Kit Graham, right into the back of Amy Turner. Here is Green. Hanson there doing her defensive duties. High in from Neville, well claimed by Mary Earps.
Those are the areas that you want to get Kit Graham in on the ball. Where those areas just outside the box where she can get her shot. She's got such a powerful strike of the ball.
Yes, that ricochet echoed around the empty stadium at Leigh Sports Village. Painful one for Amy Turner.
I've been on the back of a few of them from Graham in training. They're not pleasant.
Well, she's yet to score this season, Kit Graham, 4 goals last season. And that has been Tottenham's problem. Rihanna Dean as well, top scorer for the last 2 seasons, yet to find the back of the net. Just hasn't quite happened for too many of their attacking players this campaign.
No, that's where they've struggled. The performances have been there of late. They've created lots of chances, but it's just that getting the ball in the net and just having that out-and-out striker who can punish.
Play continues. Christen press, effort blocked. She is a striker who can get the ball in the back of the net. We know that. And Tottenham this time get the free kick. Well, they wanted one earlier. In the end, their defence stood strong. So we are to see the double change for Manchester United, a triple change in fact. Jane Ross, Jackie Grunen and Leah Galton making her return from injury. She's had such a good season with Manchester United, 6 goals in the league. So good to see her back on the pitch.
It is, she's a real talent, absolute threat every time she's on the ball and a key player for Manchester United.
Again, Tottenham taking a few chances at the back. And here comes this triple change for Manchester United. Leah Galton will replace Jess Sigsworth, scorer of Manchester United's 3rd goal.
Replacing number 9 at Sigsworth.
Lucy Staniforth also making way for Jane Ross.
19 Jane Ross.
And the final change, Jackie Grunen on for the captain, Katie Zellum. Not bad players to bring on, Jenna.
No, I was just going to say, I mean, 3 real quality players that won't weaken Manchester United side at all. It's like for like, and that's a real comfortable position for Casey to be in. You wonder if these players, you know, Leah Galton, Russo, if they made their comeback a little bit earlier, would their Champions League race be slightly different?
And Tottenham take the opportunity to make a change as well. The experienced Gemma Davison is on for Rihanna Dean. Still looking for that first goal of the season for Rihanna Dean. Gemma Davison has scored one of them, a 4-time WSL winner with Arsenal, Liverpool and Chelsea.
A pair of fresh legs in there, and you know, Gemma get with the ball at her feet, she can drive and cause problems for the Manchester United defence.
And Ashley Neville's game is over as well. She has been replaced by 18-year-old Esther Morgan. So approaching the midway point of the second half, Manchester United very comfortable, heading 3rd in the Women's Super League into that final Champions League place ahead of Brighton against Arsenal later. So Jane Ross, one of those given the chance to impress again for Manchester United. A couple of goals this season for her, but hasn't found the back of the net since the start of October. Very experienced player, though.
You know, a great game for her to come on now and get a chance and take that opportunity. And
Morgan wins the throw for Tottenham. Williams back across, up in the air by Millie Turner, and behind. Well, they will want to focus on this clean sheet, Manchester United. Their goal difference vastly inferior to Arsenal's. It would take a real swing in the last few games for that to have a bearing. But they'll still want it, as evinced by Amy Turner. Good delivery in by Vaughan. Kennedy is up there. Groenham will bring it away for Manchester United. And she sees the pace of Hansen. Could this be a fifth? It would have been, but for a superb stop from Spencer.
fantastic fingertips tip save from Spencer there, just to direct the ball over the crossbar. I thought Hansen is in the pace we've seen all game. Yeah, great save from Becky Spencer, and that's where she's at her best.
Well, we've seen some superb goalkeeping, haven't we, from the Women's Super League this week. Ann-Katrin Berger's stop against Manchester City, potentially a title-winning stop for Chelsea. And that's right up there from Becky Spencer. At the expense of a corner to Manchester United. Ella Toone it will be to send it in. Press is lurking in the 6-yard area. Toone sends it in there. And it's all the way behind.
Even at 4-0 up, the pace of and the intent in their counter-attack in Manchester United, there was Ella Toone and Hansen. The pace was frightening. Still wanting to get on that score sheet.
As we mentioned, that superior goal difference for Arsenal, it's essentially worth another point for the Gunners. 43 to Manchester United's 22, even as things stand. Manchester United 3 points clear of the Gunners, who play Brighton later and will still have a game in hand. A painful one from Davison.
Davison was just looking to slip Naz through there, but Williams not on the same page.
I think she's saying I couldn't move.
Couldn't do much about that.
Vaughan will now find Naz. Well, I was about to say this is a little better from Tottenham, but not that.
It's just that final ball. When they do have the spells of good play, good combinations, it's just the final ball, the final pass that lets them down.
And once again, they can't find it. Davison, though. We'll pick it up again for Tottenham. And Manchester United might be able to spring the counter. Here is Galton. Taking on Esther Morgan. Graham coming back to help out. Morgan gets the block in. Graham gets the heading. Galton gets a foot on it.
You know, mistake from Davison there. A loose pass in the middle of the field. Again, where Tottenham are in an attacking position and just given the ball to Man United.
Toone might have wanted a free kick there for the home side, who do still have it. Well, we're seeing loose passes everywhere, Chenna Scalacci.
It's a theme of the game today.
So Arsenal against Brighton in the Women's Super League has just got underway. Birmingham City against Reading as well. Big game at the bottom for Birmingham. But Arsenal, if you were a player, Jenna, would you want to know, if you're a player at Arsenal at this point, would you want to know that Manchester United were 4-0 up, or would you just want to focus completely on your own game?
Personally, I'd just like to focus on my own game and just stay away from all the, you know, the attention around the games in the last. But I think, you know, in a situation like this where they're winning 4-0, I think if they did know, it'd be an extra motivation for them to go out there and do a job against Brighton. But me personally, I prefer not to know.
So corner, Manchester United. Referee Christiana Hattersley making sure that it is placed perfectly. And Toone will be once more to send it in. Again into that congested 6-yard box, and Tottenham just about get it away.
Another fantastic save, fingertip save there from Becky Spencer. Again, just to parry it out of any danger areas.
Well, it's right underneath her crossbar, isn't it? And in the end, it's the woodwork that saves Tottenham, although Spencer's leap might have done the job as well.
Ah, I'm mistaken. Off the crossbar.
Well, she leapt at the same time, didn't she? Pensive for Rianne Skinner.
I think it's always difficult to come into a club midway during the season. It's obviously Rianne's come in and the club are building a philosophy. Rianne's putting her touches on, making changes, and I think it all will just take time. I think after the summer break, when she brings in some players, I think that's when it will start to gel. I think it's just a really patient process that the club are going through at the moment.
In what areas would you say Tottenham perhaps need to target this in the summer?
I think that out-and-out goal scorer has been a problem, something that Tottenham are missing. I think defensively we could tighten up, but I think definitely that the one thing that Tottenham are missing at the moment is that goal scorer and that poacher.
Now it's closing down, but from an offside position. And again, injuries haven't helped with that, have they? Rachel Williams, as you mentioned earlier, Jenna, being out for a chunk of this season. Jessica Naz only returning in December. Yes, she's still very young, but certainly a player that they hope can become that goal scorer. And as we mentioned earlier, the likes of Rihanna Dean, Kit Graham not being able to find the back of the net this season when they've contributed. Dean, Tottenham's top scorer in the last 2 seasons, and Graham certainly scoring some useful goals last season as well.
Yeah, I think Williams and Naz, you only have to look at the last 2 games. They've really made an impact, and that's what we've been missing up top. I think Dean hasn't had the number of starts she would have liked, and it's been a frustrating season for her. Definitely having Williams and Naz back on the pitch and for them to find their form, but definitely they've made a change already to this team. Don't forget that on the bench you've still got Angela Addison, who another young talent, bright young talent, who can cause problems.
Lucy Quinn as well, an option. Scored the winner against West Ham, which was Tottenham's last win all the way back in mid-January. But again, it's the context of where Tottenham are in their story. 2 promotions in 3 years, earning that top flight debut last season. Yeah, with backing and support, they will hope the trajectory is only upwards.
Of course, and like everything that Tottenham do, you know, they're never happy just standing still, so they won't be happy in this position. But as you say, it's all happened so quickly, and the progress of the club has come at the club rapidly, and it's a building, it's a project in the middle of its process, and the future's very bright for this club, and the pathways in place now, which before hasn't been. I think you see Esther Morgan on the pitch now as well, another product of our academy.
Here goes Kirsty Hansen for Manchester United, and Toone on a hat-trick. Again, straight down the throat of Becky Spencer. Well, she almost got the hat-trick from the corner, direct onto the bar. That would have been one way to rack that up.
She's definitely looking for it, isn't she?
One more goal this afternoon would take her into double figures for the season as well, Ella Toone. Here come Tottenham, the game just opening up a little. Vaughan certainly gets forward more than Harrop, doesn't she? That's part of her game, Siri Vaughan.
Yeah, defensively she's excellent 1v1, and I think the attacking side of her game just sets her apart.
And here come Manchester United, press just wide. She's another one looking to get on the score sheet again.
She's just dragged it there, just hadn't got the connection she would have hoped for. Good play from Galton, and just wide of the post.
And Galton, again, as Manchester United keep pushing. Well, they're not giving up on this fifth goal, are they?
Not, and Press has found herself yet again in space. Too much time. She's got time there to get her head up and find the pass to Galton. It's just come off of her shin, just hasn't connected with it. I mean, it was a great opportunity to get the fifth goal there.
Here is Hansen, almost slid it through to Ross. And now Galton once more. Hansen. Smith. Easy enough for Spencer to watch wide. But after the game had looked in danger of peating out, Jenna, I think Manchester United have decided, no, we're going to go back on the front foot and try and get this fifth goal.
Man United really looking like they've gone up another gear, as you say, not happy with the 4 goals. They want to go for more, putting more and more pressure on the Tottenham defence.
And here they come again. Galton. Early ball in, looking for press, away by Kennedy, just over the head of Toone. Will fall to Hansen. Spencer with the save, Press with the rebound. Spencer saves again, and the whistle has gone. Well, they are peppering the Tottenham goal.
They are, another good save. She's got down low early, just parried it away. And again, Manchester United, the first to react again. Press there, just pouncing on Becky Spencer's save.
We mentioned Tottenham's goal-scoring travails this season. No such problem for Manchester United. Their 41 WSL goals this campaign, in fact, have been scored by 12 different players, and that is such a strength to be able to spread the goals throughout the team in that way.
I agree. I think when you rely on just one person, you know, if that person get injured, you're in trouble. So to have a team where goals can come from anywhere all over the pitch, it's great for Manchester United.
Here comes Tottenham. Naz. Saw the run of Williams in the centre. They have to do more in those positions, Tottenham.
Absolutely. You see Naz on the ball there, but actually in the box there's just one player. It doesn't look like there's anyone fighting or wanting to get into the box or showing.
Manchester United are certainly showing that endeavour. Galton won't keep it in. Has missed the last 5 games through injury, Leah Galton. Such a big player for them to have back in a team that is full of big players. Signed a new deal in February as well, till 2024. Jenna, when you first started out in women's football, did you ever think we'd get to the stage where players were signing those sort of long-term deals? She's got an option for another year as well, Leah Galton. It is just one of the ways in which the women's game in England has changed so much, even in the last couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely. But as I was growing up, you know, women's football, it wasn't a thing. It wasn't, you can watch it on TV. I think you could watch the FA Cup once a year, but no way. Like, I dreamt of being a professional footballer, but I never really thought it would be possible because I couldn't see it around me. But now, I mean, the future of the game is so bright, and for young girls coming through in the next generation, like they can see it it's happening in front of their eyes, and these contracts that you're talking of, the competitive league, the WSL is in such a healthy state at the moment, and long may it continue to grow.
And Manchester United in a very healthy state in this match. Toone and Hansen standing over this, and again the feint, and then Toone in. Tottenham deal with it. They certainly had the time to work on those set pieces as Tottenham win a set piece of their own. Just a little late there. Clear free kick for Tottenham.
Yeah, I think that would be a sore one.
And Maria Torres-Dottir is preparing to come on for Manchester United.
Double substitution for Manchester United, placing the 24 Christen press.
Christen Press's day is done. On the score sheet, once again, the USA double World Cup winner. And a big smile as she trots off.
She's had a top game today. She's been influential in everything that Manchester United have done going forward. Continuing to drop into the pockets. Tottenham never really got hold of her. She was causing a real problem up top for them.
So Anna Batchia, the final player to make way for Manchester United. And she has been replaced by Tara Bourne, the youngster who made her debut last match against Burnley in the FA Cup.
Another academy player coming on. It's great to see.
In fact, it is not Tara Bourne, it is Carrie Jones. So we still have another youngster, just 17 years old. The Wales international joined the Manchester United Academy back in last summer. And this is her 3rd appearance, made her debut against Aston Villa last month, also featured in the FA Cup. Made her Wales debut, incidentally, at just 15 years of age. So, Jenna, time to get your player of the match. A few to choose from for Manchester United. Who have you gone for?
Definitely, it was close between Toone, Hansen, but I think for me, the lady in shot now, Christen Press, I think her class has just shone through today. She's been instrumental in everything Manchester United have done going forward. I think she's been incredible and had a really strong performance. She was everywhere. Tottenham couldn't deal with her. She was dropping in, assisting, creating. So for me, I'm going for Christen Press.
scorer of Manchester United's second goal. But as you say, her all-round play, Jenna, has been so influential for them this afternoon.
Yeah, Tottenham just couldn't manage her. She just dropping into those pockets. She made everything that she's done throughout the match look very, very easy.
Tottenham keep plugging away. Is there a way for them to find a consolation? Alanna Kennedy. Good closing down again. Manchester United just about dealing with it through Ross now. And will be brought away. Here is Grunin. Galton. 14 minutes in at Arsenal. They are 0-0 with Brighton as Galton's effort is blocked behind. So that would keep Manchester United in third, were that to finish level. Of course, plenty of football still to be played in that match. And Arsenal would still have a game in hand. They currently sit 2 points behind Manchester United, but with that vastly superior goal difference as well. Should the sides end up level on points, it will be Arsenal who finish above Manchester United. Well, these deliveries have caused issues for Tottenham all game, deep into the 6-yard box again, and that's a very good claim from Becky Spencer.
Good calm claim there from Becky. That's exactly what you need from your goalkeeper.
Tottenham play out from the back once again. Here is Vorm. Vorm going down under the challenge. She was played into a little bit of trouble there, but Tottenham get the decision.
Yeah, it's another loose pass, just stitching up your teammate there slightly. But again, I think we've seen that quite a lot from Tottenham today. Good combination play, and then it's just that last pass that's lets them down.
Here is Davison. Good challenge on Vorm by Amy Turner. And Tottenham making another change. And here is that player you were talking about earlier, Jenna.
I'm surprised she hasn't come on earlier, to be honest. She's a real threat, and she provides pace, power up top, and she's clinical in front of goal.
So Angela Addison is on. Into the final minute of normal time, and it has been a professional performance from Manchester United. Their 100% record against Tottenham continues. Can Tottenham find their first top-flight goal against Manchester United, or will the home side add a fifth, as they have been threatening to do on several occasions in this second half? Torres Dottir. And I think we can chalk that one up on the sloppy passes tally, Jenna.
Another one. No, I think Manchester United on the ball, in possession. They've played some really good football. They've looked comfortable, composed, some really good passages of play from Manchester United. And, you know, even in the 90th minute, the amount of numbers they're going forward with, they're relentless in their attack.
3 minutes of added time. As they do well to deal with that bit of Tottenham pressure. All they can do, Manchester United, is win their remaining games and hope that Arsenal drop points. And it has very much been job done this afternoon at Leigh Sports Village.
If they were feeling any pressure coming into the match, it's certainly not shown on the pitch from the Manchester United team.
And with that game against bottom of the table Bristol City to come, their penultimate match, then Everton home on the last day of the season, and by then they will know if there is still a chance, because Arsenal will have played their game in hand. Davison for Tottenham. Here is Ayan. Held up by Grunen. Now Davison once more. Vaughan. Zadorsky. Lovely leave over on that far side. Morgan in, away by Jane Ross, back there defending for Manchester United. Lovely piece of skill by Rosella Ayan. Well, it's certainly worth a set piece. I think it was worth a little bit more than that.
That was a lovely bit of skill from Rosella. Yeah, lovely. Just checked out to recycle the play there, and just a little nick. A dangerous position now for Vaughan.
Well, she scored a superb free kick against Bristol City last month, Siri Vaughan. 2 goals for the season. And she will certainly fancy this. Alanna Kennedy is there as well. Kennedy, who scored a stunner herself from a set piece against Reading in the FA Cup. So 2 excellent options here for Tottenham. Will it be Vaughan on the right or Kennedy on the left? It is Kennedy! And it's absolutely fantastic!
What a strike, a fantastic free kick set piece there. Taking a deflection that's helped into the top corner of the net, but take nothing away from that strike.
Well, they have their consolation, Tottenham. They have their first top-flight goal against Manchester United. It does take a nick on the way through. No chance whatsoever for Mary Earps, and you can see her frustration at losing the clean sheet. But Tottenham have lost the match. Manchester United, with all 3 points, move as things stand, 3rd in the Women's Super League, up into that final Champions League place. And Jenna Scalacci, it's job done in style for Casey Stoney's side.
Yeah, really composed professional performance from Manchester United. Fully deserved the 3 points today, and you know, they've done everything, like we said at the beginning of the match. They've done everything they can do. They're controlling their own environment at the moment, and that's all they can do, and they've done it in style today.
So 2 goals for Ella Toone, 1 for Christen Press. Jess Sigsworth on the score sheet as well. Arsenal still goalless with Brighton. That was a 2 o'clock kickoff UK time in the WSL. But Manchester United, as things stand, 2 points clear. In 3rd, ahead of Arsenal in 4th. So it finishes at Leigh Sports Village. Manchester United 4, Tottenham 1.